Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
So, thank you for taking the time to interview me. The community issue I chose was global warming, and the reason I chose global warming was because of the fact that I am an electrical engineer and I care about the environment. And due to the fact that electrical engineers have a huge influence on the amount of energy that we use, such as renewable energy, I really felt like it's something that meant something to me, along with the fact that global warming is a major issue that affects everyone. And so I wanted to take my time and devote my energy to something that will affect everyone and will help everyone. So that's why I chose the community issue of global warming.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
So our call to action for this project was for the audience to just make minor changes in their lives to really reduce the effects of global warming, such as driving less, using public transportation, walking, biking, just reducing their use of fossil fuels in general, along with taking shorter showers, using less hot water, and reducing the amount of energy they use during peak hours, such as in the evening, so that each person reduces their carbon footprint, and that is how we are going to beat global warming, and that's why we use that as our call to action.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
So probably what my members would say about my greatest strength is probably my focus and dedication to the project. I was the member that reminded everybody of when we were meeting, of what they needed to bring to their meeting, along with setting everything up, such as the document that we shared to write the speech, along with keeping people focused when we were together and practicing our speeches, because sometimes we got off topic, discussing various things such as the weather and whatnot. And so that's my greatest strength, was just keeping people focused and keeping myself focused as to the task at hand, which was writing and practicing the speech.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
The most challenging thing about working with my team was probably hearing everybody's opinion. Some of the members were very lax and just didn't care, and so just getting their opinions and hearing their voices as to what they wanted to do with the speech was very difficult. So I had to call out on people and be like, what would you like to do, or what would you like to say during this part, since you are speaking this part? And so I had to force them to give their opinion and tell me what they wanted and what they thought. So involving and engaging people is probably the biggest issue.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
Yes, my greatest takeaway from Com 110 was actually getting the chance to learn how to write a speech using outlines and practicing speeches. I've never done that before, and so learning actually how to write a speech, how to use an outline to write a speech in a sequential order is quite helpful and quite nice. Along with actually practicing in front of people gives me that experience to confidently talk in front of people more often now. And so that's what I really appreciate from Com 110.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Thank you. Can't wait to hear from you.